Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. We're gonna finish up the character select screen today. Let's open up the project. Let's get some music going. Is this music? It is, but I don't know if I can stream this. It is not. Streamer music. Techno. Gotta feel some vibes today. Minimal techno, that sounds good. Alright. Not bad. Okay, Ready and Click is the name of the game. Oh, I need to bring up the phone for YouTube. I don't know how I did it before. Oh shit, I think I'm on the wrong account. Switch account. Yep, there I am. Okay, let me turn that down. Oh, nuts. I just refreshed the screen. Son of a gun. I don't know how to get it to where I can see the chat. Why do they make it so fucking painful? Jesus Christ. Look at this shit. This is the only option I have available to me. It's either watch my video or scroll the feed. There is no there's no chat button, which is like the only reason I'm trying to get on here. If I click in the dots, it says description. And there's nothing. Fucking worthless. If I full screen it, it just goes full screen, just the video. Yeah, turning it sideways doesn't do anything either. Yeah, just worthless. Alright, well, I can't see chat. I don't know what's going on. Not a big deal. It's gonna be quick anyway today. Kind of pisses me off, though. Just, they don't make technology like they used to back in the day. Fuck. Like, imagine having a live stream and be able to see chat at the same time. Holy. That'd be insane. Too much to ask. Alright, well, let's open up our stuff. I know it's just you, Jessica. I appreciate you coming in. For anybody else, I'll fill you in here. What we're going to be doing is continuing the revamp of the character select screen. Let's go ahead and run the game now, and I'll show you what we're working with. If this doesn't break the game, because this is the last bit of code that I was working on and wasn't finished. There's only really a couple of things left. It's kind of just two. One, I want to be able to, yeah, I figured. So just kind of showing here. You can't really see, but there's the arrows on the left and right there of the top right corner of the screen. I want to be able to click those arrows and move between the, cycle through all of the characters, even if they're locked. And then this should also allow it to where whenever I click on it, it moves over, but I think the start button will be locked, then you can't use it. So kind of a lot of work there, but afterwards I want to make it where whenever you enter this screen, the primary ability and passive will come in from the left, and the archer and the rest of it will come in from the right. So it'll go nothing super crazy or fancy, and whenever it leaves, it'll do this. Then on top of that, I want to make it over there the character in the back, kind of hard to see again, but it's that silhouette of the archer. I want him to use his, draw back the bow, shoot it in kind of this bottom right corner, basically where the start button is, and then that will fill the screen with a fade animation to carry us to the next screen. So a fade in, a transition artful out, and these all come in and out. So kind of a lot to do, but the main thing here is gonna be these. So this will look way better. This is kind of functionality. It's a bit of a toss up here. Let's see what the issue was here. It says undefined value, and we're talking about one of these. It's probably this character or whatever. Like I said, so what I did was I copied and pasted in here from whenever you're hovering. I want to make it where, again, you can click on those and it will cycle through as if you were hovering over one and you clicked on it, and so that became the newest one, and that will cycle again through those. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. If not, no worries, kick back, check it out. We'll see what we got going. What was it's probably base character icon. That's probably identified down here somewhere. No. What was the issue again? Undefined value, but it doesn't tell me what value, or does it? The unlock property. That's 783. Okay, so whatever we're doing here, it's affecting down here. So it's saying is hovered, now it's going to be equal to this. That's not the issue. 783. So it looks like it's this. No. I mean, this isn't correct, but it shouldn't be giving us an error. Let's go ahead and just check it out. So I'm not really seeing what the issue is, but we'll figure it out here. Bam. So I just hovered over. Shows us here. Full screen it. So this, they all have numbers. It's good. So it's now 1. It's unlocked. This. It would show undefined. So this is fine. And we basically just set this to be nothing because we didn't click. So okay, no problem. So it does its thing. Coming down here now. Just gonna go through like this and 783. So just seeing if we can find anything else that could be an issue. So far, no. And it's saying 783, which I think is not correct. Yeah. While we do have a for loop up here and a for loop down here, it's resetting there, so it's not an issue. Total character icons 3. Alright, let's just go through. Pop, 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 bam. 783 again. It's fine. Just go through. 783. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so here's the code error apparently. I was trying to add this, and it's incorrect. Undefined. is equal to this character num which is equal to the hovered character. Ah, I see now. So we actually want this as the selected character. I'm assuming it's this one. I don't like the name, but it's fine. Feels weird not checking chat. Bang. Okay, so it doesn't crash anymore, and that's good. So again, I'm not clicking right now. This shouldn't be doing anything, but at the same time, I just wanted to make sure that it was not breaking. So let's get back into it. Here's the arrows. Here you are now hovered. I don't care about the hover. What I care about is the currently selected character is going to get plus equals this. Since it's 2 lines, it's going to be 2 lines because if it is going over, I do like to explain just in case. So if we have like 3 things like we do here, and it goes, if I can count, it goes 0, 1, 2. If we're in the second slot, which is the 1, and then we do arrow direction, so if it's +1 or -1, then we'll go to the 2 slot or we'll go to the 0 slot. But the thing is what if we're on the 0 slot? And then we add 1, no problem, but what if we lose 1? So now we're -1, that's not an actual position anymore. So what we want is actually to go back over and overflow to the other side. No problem. So we'll do this plus equals arrow direction. I put a little handy dandy little note here, so it's -1 and 1. And then we're gonna do if this icon is greater than it would be we have an enum for this. It's character number dot total. So it goes 0, 1. If we only have 1, then it's -1. So we do -1. If it's greater than that, we want it to be 0. So now we want to also loop back around if it's on the other side. So we can just actually copy this. Excuse me. Copy it and go. If this is less than 0, then we want this thing to be our total, max value. And the reason, if you're curious if this is a total, it goes, just delete these. It's an array slot, or like it goes 0, 1, 2. So it starts off at 0. If we only have 1 thing in here, I always put a total. So the total counts as 1, so it's gonna go 1. We're trying to get the total actual number. So there is 1, but in terms of slots being used, this one. So it's this -1. So in the case of it's like there's 2 things in here, 0, 1, now it'll show 2, but we only want to actually do these ones. Bop, bop. So it's this -1. Alright, cool. Again, assuming that this is the correct thing. So there's hovered, and then I'm assuming that the base is the one that's correct? Yes. Yes. And up at the top, we did fix that, right? Yep. I don't remember what the starting character icon, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. This music is not the best. It's pretty good for what it is, but I wonder if there's a little bit. I did ask for chill. It was chill techno, so it's like right in that in between. I don't know. Hover does nothing. Good. The one where I click it though. Nuts. Undefined value, character icon. No problem. I don't know what the issue is right off the bat, and we've already been looking into it. Let me go ahead and run it through start, debug, and then we can find out what the issue is. And we'll go this way because it's a little bit easier. So it should be 0, then -1 because we're adding the left. And that's fine here, but we can actually determine what's going on. So obviously this is undefined. That's fine. Let me... If I have it selected, I can kind of see where it's being created because I forget. This character number is 4. Now it's probably correct, but the issue then would be that I probably have a extra character that I haven't actually put in as a slot yet. Let's find that out. Yeah, I thought so. So we have the 3 slots, and then these ones are extra, and I just kind of slapped them in. There we go. And what I mean by slap them in is I put them there to hold, but I only have 3 characters at the moment. See these ones, they're commented out. So it's like, okay, 0, 1, 2, and since I was referring to the enum, it has 3, 4, and it's like, yeah, just go to the 4th one then, dog. 4th one doesn't exist. Ooh. Before we continue, I need to do this. Comment that back out. So otherwise, this is just a random 1 somewhere. What? It'll break. Okay, again back. Okay, that's another error. Again, we gotta run in debug. See what the issue is. It's same thing. Kind of see where it's going. 3, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 3 minus 1. Character icon. I could update it here, but the ultimate, it would still be a case of basically the same problem. It would be that we're not doing the loop around here. Excuse me. And we're showing total icons 3. Good. Okay. So we still want this, but I think this looks a little bit nicer. And we're gonna do character num offset. It's equal to this minus this, I think. We need to do. That's right. Yeah. Might have been a better way, but if this is less than 0, how much less than 0 is it? Well, it'd be whatever this is. So if it's -1, we want this. Plus whatever that is. And actually, if we're doing that, because I'm going to reset it as well, it'd be this plus equals that. Now if it's positive, like if it's over this number, we'll do copy, paste it. If it's greater than this, then I want to loop back this way. So if it's 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 2, this is now 3. I want it to go back to 0. Since these are one-liners, I like to have them in the same one line. So we'll just bam. You know what? Let me check and see if my grandparents are up. If they're not, then I'm gonna probably just head out, because then I can warm up the kitchen for a bit. My grandpa's already here. He was already out. I think this is good. Okay. Did I don't know if I read it like that, but it broke everything. That's kind of crazy. Alright, some sass is happening for sure, but let's see what it is. But we're close. Undefined value, 557. Doesn't know who this is. This guy, undefined once again. Base name. Is that base name? Character base name. Okay. Selected characters 3. 012 is the max that I want to see. So once again. Oh, and it's setting it. What? Select characters equals the hovered character number. Okay, who gave you this? Who said this? Okay, so we're setting it 2 spots. Oi. You goober. We were doing the exact same code over here, which was not that good. Dry, don't repeat yourself. These work just fine, but bam. Kind of seems like it does it twice. Okay, yep. Not really worried about the other ones. They're silhouettes. They're a little bit not as dark and everything else, but like not in the correct good position. And this one's kind of more bland, basic. Doesn't look like it's in the right spot. But how come I can only hit it one time, not in one demo? This should probably be shown up here. I can move that. That's something I didn't even catch. But yeah, I can only click it one time, it seems. Pressed. Do this. And it's doing it 2 times. Hovered. But this one wouldn't be hovered twice. It would be true and then false. So this should only happen once. this shouldn't happen at all. So it's unlocked as undefined. Didn't we just fix that? I think we might have these switched up, but hovered, I don't care about hovered. Be selected is 1. Okay. Should go 1, 2, and 0. Okay, no problem. And I want to see whenever I click. Interesting. Let's see whenever I'm hovered. Okay. Is unlocked as false. Ah, selected character. Where are you using that? Let's do Control F. I want to see. Yeah, so we are using it. Interesting. I don't care if we're unlocked. Were we hovered and pressing this? And if we're doing that, might as well do true and shit. This looks awesome. I don't like that it changes who I'm hovered over. This guy is gonna be now equal to this. There we are. Does not change it. Looks like it takes a frame. Let's run it just in case. No, it's still doing it. Scale character. Character normally do. Should update. I'm gonna run it in debug mode. Click, see it, see what's going on. Because it should always be in the first slot. Hovered is 1. Perfect. Total characters is 3. Yep. 0. Oh, you trying to pull a fast one. To prevent flicker of hovered character. I got an error? Oh no. Sometimes it just takes a little bit to update what you were actually just working on and if it should give an error or not. So whenever I created this and I didn't fill it out, it was like error, filled it out, but I'm still writing, so it wasn't too sure if it should update or not. I'm cool with that. Bam. Okay. Bah, bah, bah. Let's go backwards. Bah, 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 bah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Tasty. Okay. I want those question marks here to be a little bit more to the left. And I want this not available in demo up. We can do that now. Not the one I was thinking of. Character icon. Bah, bah, bah. Someone can't do it. It's in the stats panel, excuse me. Is it unlocked? Otherwise, do this. Lock name, I think, is the triple. Hello? Yep. Is the triple. And we want to do a little bit more. Or I guess in this case, less. We'll do 10. Nice. Do it minus. Do we have a height? And we'll do. Height is so much higher, so. Okay, and we'll do this bit here. Not available in demo. Stat bars. Is it in there? Give stats for this character. Yes, if it's unlocked. Otherwise, do this. Now with this, I want it to be. How about 7? We'll do. Interesting. Do we have an X? Shit. We do. What do we? Pretty good. Maybe we could do 14. We'll do. Can you imagine if I had to consistently rerun the game, get to the point? Forget about it. That looks good. I think it can actually come down a little bit. Let's bring it all over to the left just a hair, especially this one. So let's do 34. Come back over here. I do like the gap. Not too bad. I kind of feel like that archer needs to come over a lot more. Also, whenever I click this guy, I want it to... Did I do that? I must have clicked by accident. I don't know. Anyway, whenever I click on him, though, I want it to move over as well. What was I doing here? Game stats. Text. Sota. Yeah. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, whenever I click on these guys. Characters. Hover and click. Base character becomes this. Only if he's unlocked. So if I did this, and I click this guy. Eh? Why is it sometimes? It's like I have to hover and then come back. That's weird. I guess because it doesn't... Huh. No, it goes back. I don't know. I'll do this. I don't need this. don't get it. I think it might be this right here. It feels so much smoother. But there is that flicker. Timing is not the issue. I think what it should be is the collision box should be a little bit larger whenever I'm hovering, and it should go into the next one, so you're automatically hovering into another one. Rather than time. But maybe I can bring this back and make it work. Let's just do that. No, it feels gross. I do not like this. I'm going to replace all. What that will do is give me an error in all these locations. Let's delete them. Bam. Bomb. Boom. Bop. Should be good. Well, it's still gonna have that issue. There's still the bug, but less of a bug and more of a feature. That's just not good. I don't like that flicker, but it is what it is. Not that big of a deal, let's be real here. Bop, 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 bop. Cool beans. Don't really like that there's no hover effect on this, as well as like whenever I click there's no indicator, but indication that I am clicking other than these all moving and changing. But like the button itself, nothing. But not bad. I'm not sure what I want to do. The intro. In and out fucking sucks. But it's gotta be done. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. Small break. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go get a drink. My drink, I'm actually gonna get a hot cocoa. The Mexican one. It's good. Thank you for that again. And then we'll get to it. I also have... I think I still have one. Yeah. Tuna. Little salad kit. So good. I'll pee and I'll be right back. Like I said. I'm gonna get a drink. new song. Just as I enter. Crazy. Okay, got my hot cocoa. Feels good. It was cold out there. It's cold as fucking shit. Some of it didn't mix too well. I think I poured too much the hot water out and too much milk in on top of that. So it's colder than what it should be, and also I should have mixed it before I put the milk. Rookie mistakes. I think what we're gonna do next, on enter, fade in. On exit, I'm not gonna fade out because we're gonna do an animation. So much to do with that. But okay, let's just get to it. So, for starters, we've essentially got left side, we've got the right side. I did it again. I need a variable it'll be like has finished intro animation. We'll do is equal to true. Current frame in intro animation plus 1. If this is equal to false, if that is greater than, do that. I think I'd prefer time. Create character select screen. Turn this into a region. Keep it nice and neat. That's finished. It will always be false on start. Zero. And max. Let's call it 1.5 seconds. Don't want them waiting too long. And we want these all the time, so it'll be whenever you change screen. No matter what, I think we'll do this. Generic screen intro animation variables and not sure how I want to do the intro and outro, but we'll just do intro for now and then we'll set it up. So it'll be intro, outro, animation, additional position X. So 2. For now, let's just set these to some ludicrous number that they're off screen. Negative 1,000. It's not ludicrous enough. 10,000. Same thing with this. So they're way over there. They're off screen completely. And then they'll be 0 once this hits. So on the left side, we've got all of your abilities. We're creating them on a surface, and then at the end, we're going to draw the surface. So plus the animation. Then we'll do the same over there, but before we do... There we go. Okay. And then character arrow. That's all the top done. Also, I believe they all use that. That's why I don't just use arbitrary numbers. I use the variables, and each one piggybacks off of it, so it's really easy to do something like this. Easy asterisk, but still, as you can see. Button starting position. And I'm using the backing again, so it's piggybacking there. Oh, that's still for the difficulty, excuse me. And then this one, all stats, yeah, same thing. Beautiful. Although this one... And you know, I just thought about this, but we need a left side and right side, unfortunately. Alright. Whoa, this looks cool, but not what we want. Let me hit play. Let me see if there's any kind of issues. I obviously did something wrong. Let's see what we need to fix. I think it's probably the Boolean. Yeah, has finished is equal to false. Create event. Has finished is equal to false. Yep. And then on entry, it's false. And current time is 0. Okay. And then here, add 1 to it. And once it becomes greater than the max time, or equal to, not gonna fix it though, then this thing is equal to true. As finished is equal to true, then this will remain as 0. Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. I'm sure some of them aren't in the, like, using the correct thing, but some of them's got to. Okay, so it's crazy negative. I don't care about the dots and whatnot. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Ooh, doo, doo, son of a bitch. Character silhouette. Oh, silhouette needs to be done as well. I forgot about that one. But regardless, that's onto the surface, and then the surface gets this. Let me run it to this point. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. This is what I'm expecting. 1.5. What? Did I not do time seconds? Oi! How are you even running? Wild. Alright. I do need to fix this though. Not the dots. Tired of you dots. I forgot. Here we are. Character silhouette. Name of title, top, stripes. I don't care about those. At the moment at least. We'll do that. Plus bam. And bam. Actually, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that, but what was I thinking? I think you guys are fine being there. The silhouette doesn't need to slide in. Hey, let's go. Okay, again, it popped in. It doesn't look as good, but that's fine. I'm going to actually round this, and we'll do maybe a little bit less. And then let's do the carry. We'll do left and right. Okay, so position, additional position. We'll do it like this: left, and then we'll do right. And I want to replace, son of a bitch, all of these, yep, and all of these, this. So now the majority of them all are replaced with the right one. And see, the left one is only done in one spot, so it's a lot easier. So left side, it's only in one location. I think it was right here. Bam, bam. Cool beans. Now, we can assume that this is gonna still work. I want this to update over time, and we have something like that. Between the variable over time, but this is not a can't do it with a local variable. It's got to do it with an instance variable, so that means these guys need to be set up and just thinking, how can we do this to where it's a little bit neater? Name of the variable, we'll do left side and value. So this needs to be a string. And value, I want to be 0. And then we'll set it though beforehand. And we can do the same for the right. Let's make it a little bit more reasonable here. We'll do negative GUI width. And honestly, in terms of Y, I'm cool with it just being 0. And then here, this animation is equal to 1. We initialized our tween. And we'll do the same over here. The right side. The right side will be an additional amount this way. Right. And also right over here. Bah. Yeah, boy. Of course, we need to initialize these. So we'll do bam. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do bam. All zeros. This needs to be right. Okay, let's do this. Let's give it a shot. Nuts. Oh. Let's make this a region as well. Region, because it's kind of ugly. Oh, good. pretty good. Pretty good. Let's make it ease into it. And ease out of it, excuse me, but I think halving this would be best. The reason is because if we've got, let me go and delete that. If we've got our area here, and again we're kind of separating this into two parts. This thing, if we remove a whole amount, this thing is way over there. But if we do only half, it's like, you know, here. Rather than kind of getting its, you know, width and kind of getting just a generalized here is a lot closer. Same thing with if it was here, it'd be here rather than over there. So that fixes that, excuse me. And then we're wanting to curve ID variable, time in seconds. Oh, time in seconds actually needs to change. We'll do that. Oh, in seconds, I need to divide it by. That's fine. We'll go, come back to that. This divided by seconds. Because if it was 60 divided by 60, it's now 1. So this was, you know, we put it as 1 times seconds. So yeah, it's good. This though, curve ID. We've got this bad boy. Otherwise, it's linear by default. Bam, boy. Sheesh. Looking pretty good, I think. All right, let's see if it looks any better. Oh, and you know what? One more thing. Let me copy that. Current time is finished. Bam. Kind of ugly. I don't give a shit. Finished our cocoa. Uh-oh. Intro, outro, animation, additional right position X. What did I do? Oh, there's a W there. Alright. Wonder if there was a W somewhere missing. Let me get a little snack now. I remember these spoons being a lot smaller too. Oops. Look at that bad boy. Sheesh. Just the box. Just the box. Trust me. Sunday fun day, baby. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. You know, it fading in would look good, but I shouldn't have done the box. Fading it in would be a pain in the ass. This one's a surface. So that'll look good. The rest though, I should say it won't look proper because we'll do it like this. Oh, you know what? Alpha's not very good on here. What is this? Oh, that is alpha. Alright, sick. So we'll do it up like this. Here's no alpha. There's half alpha. Full alpha. I'll just do a... I'll do a light one like this. And then we'll do one for black. Now you mix the two. This looks how we properly did it. You know, let's give it that little bit of an offset, you know, how we do it. These will not look good. Now, of course, this is 0, so you wouldn't see it, but the problem really shows up when there's something else behind it. Let me go and do another layer. Bam. This layer, we'll put it behind it because we'll do okay, we'll do it. That's in front. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So here's how it would look. That's not correct. You would see a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the mixture, and it'll be all thrown off. You don't expect to see that line, but it might be better than nothing. Because that's the intro I expect, so... Let's also make it a little bit faster. Faster. More. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. That's cool. Well, I kind of made a mess here. We'll get a drink and then we'll do the alpha. And fade. I'll be closer. Talking to my grandma. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Got myself this last bit of drink here. Got a banana nut cupcake. Alright, last thing we were doing here. I want to make all of this also going transparent. So we'll do it like this here. Additional alpha. Thing is, if I have something that's already okay, I could do scale alpha. Okay. I'm gonna start it off with 0. We're gonna end it on a 1. we'll do the same thing for this side. Give it the right. And now this is going from 0 to 1. That's great. Great. I need to come in here now and adjust all these. So for the left one, for these we can, luckily it's at the very end. This is the most beautiful one ever. Right here, just bam. And it could be that. I'll also do 1 times. And over here, each one we're gonna do times this, and it's the right one. And you know what? We might as well copy that. Is hovered. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. See? Beautiful angel. I'm not even reading, I'm just looking, seeing anything that's being drawn. Multiply. What the hell is this? Text as well. Alpha. We'll do 1 times. Son of a bitch. Needs to be the extended version so we can hook up our alpha, but I forget. So it's 1. Is it rotation? 0. Blend mode's white. 1. Okay, let's hope we don't have any more of those, because that's kind of annoying. It's not the end of the war. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. We got one right here. One, 1, 0, C, what? Did I do that correct? Alpha, color, rotation, wop, bop, bop, ba dee bop, boo. Looking good. Looking good. Showing beach. Son of a beach. I think this is a break here, and it's unfortunate, but we're gonna do what we need to do. Hope I'm doing it correct. Set alpha back to 1. This one. Stance. Son of a bitch. I keep falling for it because I keep forgetting. Bam. What else we got? Because I don't think I can just do draw set alpha and say half. And another thing that's already being also half, I don't think that it blends in with a half and half, so it's now a 4th. I'm not 100% sure, and you know what? That would have made it so much easier. I wish I would have known. And I could have tested, but I didn't think about it till now, and I'm already this deep. And the difficulties, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay, how about this? How about it? Difficulty, buttons. We can give it a shot. Draw, set, alpha. Hmm. Hmm. Hard to tell. For the sake of just testing it, we'll add some more time. Hmm. You know what? I can't tell. I don't know what the hell I'm even looking at. But hey, that looks good enough. I wanted to go. Could just be my eyes. That seemed to work. Not bad. Wish I had pockets. These bad boys. Well, let's try it with the line as well. I'm gonna need this bad boy. We'll do that because it's a little bit cleaner and easier. Plus, no, it's part of the backing. Pretty sure it's this. Yep. I think I can actually just do it there. Bam. I wonder if I can just add a scalar to this. So if we go 2 times I don't know why I replayed. Let's try, just try 20. Interesting. Comes in so delayed, but I don't hate it. What's 10 look like? Oh, why do I keep on hitting play? Not bad. What if I did 0.5? Would he go first? Yeah, but actually... So now, oh, there's one more thing I need to do. I needed to make it where there's a fade entirely on the screen. That's pretty easy though. Actually, I don't even need that one. I need the alpha. What do I? No. I need to do these things, baby. Don't think I need to do them right here. Need to do them back over here. You little bitch. Well, 2 plus 2, not knowing what it is, bitch. We can do is false. Draw rectangle color. Draw set alpha. Bam. Bam. Obviously we're talking color is equal to black. And the position data for this bad boy is just going to be the entire screen. We're talking 0, 0. GUI width, GUI height, color, false. That could affect a lot of stuff. Yeah. And we want it actually to be the opposite. So we're going to want to do 1 minus sweet home. Here's the thing though. Sometimes it doesn't do it, and that's because those things are still there. It's not really a bug worth fixing, especially because I can make it where those 2 buttons down there, back and start. I can't pause it here, can I? No. I'll just make it where you can't click those buttons until this is true. So right side, bottom buttons. Can be pressed. We'll do this. Yeah, good enough. And then this one. Bam. Huh? That's kind of tough. I thought that would have fixed it. too sure, but I do know. Current time in animation, yeah. It's false. Current time in intro animation. Oh, we're resetting it to 0. As this gets reset. But these could still exist, maybe by 1 frame? We'll do these as well. Alright. Shit. Are you actually giving those? Second. Variable name. My variable name. Wait a minute, what the fuck? That's just you. This is incorrect. With, whatever the fuck the thing was it called again, I forget. If my variable name is equal to, then it says it's Roy. I think you could actually just destroy all variables over time. I'm not sure. Ooh, because this could be real fucky. Real fucky. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, it's working for now. Let me go ahead and put this down here. Okay. So that's fixed. Oh, shit. The next one is whenever I hit start, I want this to move to the opposite side. Wah, wah. That shouldn't be too hard. Let me go get my drink again. So I got ice. And then the fun part will begin. Shit, I don't even remember if I did this. Wah. It's already 8. Holy shit. How long have I been streaming? Bruh. Time flies. Essentially 30 minutes of tomfoolery, but a solid 2 hours of doing it. We basically just have this. Wow. Back is not as polished, but start would be right now. It just does that. Wow. Damn, the game looks bland too. In comparison now. Fix that. Crits don't sound good. Don't like that other meat attack, the flush hit sound effect. I want more enemies to spawn. As time goes on. Might put that, that's kind of crucial. More enemies need to spawn as time And wave goes on. There's essentially only 5 more days. Roughly, let me see. No, we get 1 bonus day, hell yeah. Because roughly on the 1st and the 15th. Alright, back to it. Main menu, play. This looks good. Whenever I hit start, I want this and this to go out. And that's it. Let's give that a shot. Let me close these. Get them out of the way. So you hit start. And then what do you want to happen? Start with this game character. Alright, interesting. I want this stuff to occur, but I want it to happen after. See if I got something like I could do play animation. I believe it's this one. And just set the timer. XY sprite, we could just do XY sprite SPR blank. Depth, who cares? Times repeated, transition down string. That's the one we want, babe. And we do. this. And it says frames, so we can just leave it at that. Next time in intro animation. Although we could do outro now. And we'll do it down here. There might be a better way, but this one might be a little bit longer. And do I repurpose these variables or not? This will be essentially my timer, and I can do another script for all this. It's hovered. So now there's a bit of a delay. And we can do I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. What the hell? Outro. a lot of variables. Because then I will have to copy and do one for the outro. I don't know, I might be able to repurpose those. Let's do... Let's finish the intro. Maybe it has started. Outro. Animation is equal to true. Intro. Outro. Again, if you guys are in here and you're talking, I'm sorry. I don't know how to put up the chat for YouTube. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's on YouTube. It's bullshit. I'm gonna go if have started it, it's equal to true, then we'll do some stuff. And it'll be pretty similar to this. That's finished it. We're doing an outro, I don't really need that. Current time, bam. And you know if we're gonna be doing that, oh, it needs to be outro. Outro. These I don't need here. I can do them actually. It will look uglier, so I mean, just keep it here. Fuck it. Has finished. I don't really care about that. Because once the time's up, it's gonna leave. I think honestly, if I just need it here, I really just need it up here. Start button. Intro, outro, additional position. We're doing 0 to start. These are all to start. And we want to end it on 0, 1. Bam. We need to make it where you can't push the button anymore. You hit start once. It's not too bad though. I don't think I can do it there. We'll do can click button. 2. We'll do true. If blah blah blah. We'll do the same for back button, and we really should do the same for the others, but I'm not going to. I think that's it. So it comes in and goes out. The alpha does do the fade only on the in, but not on the out. It will still do the start and outro animation. Abort it. Get it out of here. A second. And started outro animations. Ain't gonna do false to you little bitch. Bum ba da dum boo. Don't think I need these. I might need it. Do 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 do. Animation in for object utility animation. Over to character num. That's oopsie daisy. We want to do. We're gonna do it like this with frame, because I'm not sure and I don't want to look inside the script. Cool. It's actually beautiful because I need this additional time. For the guy in the back to shoot. Shoot and then flood. Does look good. gotta open up the old Inkscape. Damn it. Damn it. This is how I used to look. Pretty similar. A little discouraging. I don't see where it's at. Not in there. That's resources, I guess. I'm unfortunately gonna have to look for it. Man, their game looks good. I can't really open this at the moment. Both of these. And it could be in there. I obviously see this one, but that's newer. Does not have the thing that I needed. And it could be in here too. So I guess I'll call it here. I am kind of aching to see some friends on Discord. But I appreciate you guys. Take care. Save your work. And I'll talk to you soon.